Hi folks, I hope that you guys are doing pretty well. So today's Tuesday, the 25th of February 2025, and in today's video I'm going to decipher for you in the book of Malachi, chapter 4, okay, verses 1 to 6. Now my last video already done Malachi chapter 3, I went verse by verse, so in today's video I'm going to be going verse by verse on Malachi chapter 4, which is pretty straightforward. It's only just a short uh, six verses. The first three, if you like, are for the Millennium Kingdom, okay, upon Jesus' second coming, and then the last three verses are actually for the tribulation period, okay, and that's because on verse 4 we see here the introduction of Moses as the first witness coming into the tribulation period, or the first olive branch according to Zechariah chapter 4, verse 14. And then we see the introduction, of course, of Elijah. He's coming as well as a second witness, aside from Moses. And of course, it's going to happen during the tribulation period. Okay. So I'm going to be linking all these prophecies here to other prophecies in the Bible. Okay. So, first up, I thought that I show you my Star of David. This is actually a gift that I bought for God, to allow me to prophesy. Isaiah 17, the Elam Bible prophecy found in Jeremiah 49, when the coalition is coming, the fourth temple, and so on, and even other prophecies as well. And I bought this in early January, and on my prayers I said to Jesus that this is my gift to Him. If He allows me to prophesy all those big prophecies, like I just mentioned, Isaiah 17, Elam, and so on. And so far it has paid off because I managed to prophesy recently, agreeing with Acts chapter 15, verses 15 and 16, in that the fourth temple is going to be rebuilt upon Jesus' second coming. And I have discovered some amazing things, knowledge that God has given me. So it has worked so far. It's not expensive, it's made of metal. It only cost me $28, but I guess this is my gift to God because He's giving me the gift to prophesy. And so, in as much as God has given me glory and honor as a prophet, I'm also rewarding God gifts so that He can also allow me to prophesy. So it has worked. So it's really good. This is kind of like, my own version of the Holy Grail, if you like, with this star, God has already rewarded me. I have already prophesied, agreeing with Acts chapter 15, verses 15 and 16, or the rebuilding or the fourth temple in the future. And I have deciphered some amazing Bible prophecies as well. So, I'm looking forward, if it's according to the will of God, to allow me to prophesy more into the future. So, I just wanted to show you my gift that I give into God. And this is actually on my shrine where I do my prayers in the morning and where God gives me to prophesy, and also He passes on knowledge to me regarding Bible prophecies and things like that. So this is my own version of the Holy Grail. So just a little story with that. Then let's look into Malachi chapter 4, verses 1 to 6. So verses 1 and 3 are for the Millennial Kingdom, and verses 4 to 6 are for the tribulation period. Okay. So verse 1 where it reads, For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. That's interesting. Okay. So the day cometh, that Jesus' second coming, that shall burn as an oven. And all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up. Exactly, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So for this verse here, upon Jesus' second coming, the fact that when He comes, it shall burn as an oven, I actually link to Zephaniah 1:18 and also Zephaniah 3:18, because in Zephaniah 1:18 it reads, "But the whole land shall be devoured by fire." Okay, So by fire and burning, it's kind of like the same, okay? Um, so yeah, it's linked to Zephaniah 1:19, but the whole land shall be devoured by fire of his jealousy. That's Jesus and Zephaniah 3:8. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire. Again, okay, you can link it to burn of my jealousy. Alright, so you can look at those verses in the Bible, so we don't keep this video too long. Okay, now verse 2. But unto you that fear my name, okay, shall the Son of Righteousness arise. Now, this Son of Righteousness is a figure of speech. Of course, it means Jesus. Okay, so Jesus shall come with healing in his wings, and you shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. So this is another figure of speech. Okay, so Jesus is going to be, the shepherd of the Jewish people, because the context here is for the Jewish people. So I actually got this verse too linked to Isaiah chapter 35, verse 4, where it reads, "Say to them that are of a fearful heart." Okay, so can you see the linkage of a fearful heart? This is talking about Israel. Be strong, fear not. Okay, this is what it says in Isaiah 35, verse 4. So you can read that for yourself. And also it's linked to Zephaniah 3:16. Fear again, you not. This is talking about, Jesus saying to the Jewish people, fear not. And to Zion, let not thy hands be slack. Okay, so the Jewish people are going to be fearful, but Jesus is quite clearly saying, to the Jewish people, not to fear. Okay, so you can check those prophecies. Now, on verse 3, then, where it reads, "And you shall tread down the wicked." This you here is Jesus. Okay, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this. So this I here, it's also to do with the you, meaning Jesus. Okay, in the day that I shall do this, the only one that can do this is Jesus. Okay, I shall do this to the Lord of hosts. Okay, so I actually got this link to Zechariah 14:12. In which the flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Okay, because basically, when Jesus comes back for the millennial kingdom, he's gonna tread down the wicked, and they're gonna be like ashes under the soles or the feet of Jesus, because he's the one that's going to do this. And so basically, in Zechariah 14:12, it reads, "The flesh shall consume away while they stand." Okay, so they're gonna be ashes, if you like. Okay, the fact that they're gonna be consuming away, they're gonna be like ashes, kind of like a figure of speech. Now, the second half, then, these first three verses are for the millennial, but verses 4 to 6 are actually for the tribulation period. Now, of important note, verse 4 brings the introduction of Moses, the first olive branch, according to Zechariah chapter 4:14. The two anointeds that stand before God. Okay, so it says here, "Remember you the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb, for all Israel, with the statutes and judgments." So basically, then, for verse 4, where it says, "Remember you the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb." Basically, now, this verse 4 is actually introducing Moses as the first witness or olive branch that's coming down for the tribulation period. Okay, but it's also linked to Exodus 24:7, where it reads, about the reading of the Book of the Covenant, when Moses came down and read the Book of the Covenant to the Jewish people, and they accepted it. Okay, so it's important that people realize that, or Bible scholars, that Moses is being introduced now here as the first witness coming down for the tribulation period. Now, In verse 5, we see near the introduction of Elijah as a second witness, okay, for the tribulation period. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Okay, so the fact that he's saying before the second coming of Jesus, it's implying that Elijah is coming for the tribulation period. Okay, so on this verse 5 is linked to Zechariah 4:14. The two anointed ones that stand before God. Zechariah 4:14 has a double application for the tribulation period when both Moses and Elijah come as the two witnesses. Okay, but it's also introducing the second olive branch, in as much as verse 4 is introducing the first witness or olive branch, which is Moses. Then on verse 5 is actually introducing the second olive branch, which is also linked to Revelation 11:4 and Revelation 11:6. Okay, so let me quickly show you Revelation 11:4. Let's quickly head back to the back of the Bible here. So Revelation 11:4. Okay, these are the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before God of the earth. This is actually linked also to Zechariah 4:14. Okay, and it's also linked to Revelation 11:6. These have power to shut heaven that it rain not in the days of their prophecy. That's Elijah, and have power over waters to turn them to blood and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will. That's what Moses did to Pharaoh, but both of them are going to have these powers, if you like. Okay. Now, if we head now to verse 6, and he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children. This he is actually Elijah in context, because it reads, behold, I will send Elijah the prophet. And on verse 6, and he, meaning Elijah, shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers. Okay, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. Now, this one is a difficult one to decipher because it's not a lot of information. The best that I could find is that it's actually linked to Revelation 11:7, because the fact that the fathers are gonna turn the heart to the children and the children to the fathers. It's going to be like a testimony, if you like. So I put a link to Revelation 11:7. They shall have finished the testimony. Okay, now let me quickly show you Revelation 11:7. Revelation 11:7. Okay, and when they, meaning Moses and Elijah, shall have finished the testimony. Okay, that's a key word, testimony. Okay, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them and kill them. Of course, that's Satan, but the fact that they have a testimony to finish, you can put this back into how both Moses and Elijah, but in this case Elijah, okay, he's going to turn the heart of the fathers to the children and the heart of the children to the fathers, because they have a testimony to finish. Okay, they have to finish this testimony. And so the fact that they have a testimony to do, it will cause this, that the fathers will turn the heart to the children and the children to the fathers. Okay, because there is a testimony here. Okay, so that's the best prophecy that I can find to link this verse 6 to Revelation 11:7, because there's not a lot of information to look into, but there is proof that there's going to be a testimony. Okay, so that's about it, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.